And with the 8th pick, the Carolina Panthers and GM Dan Morgan are selecting, I am shocked, Teteroa McMillan, the wide receiver from
I knew they were going to take him.
Who did you think it was going to be? You thought it was going to be Jalen Walker?
No, that was supposed to be our pick. That's what they wanted.
How you feeling right now?
I'm hurt. You'll be all right, bro. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. He was supposed to be opposite of CD Lamb. Well, you got to find somebody else. I'm sorry, brother. You got to find somebody else.
Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let's get open for business, and let's wake up those football gods. Day one is in the books for the Dallas Cowboys, and here's my problem. The last 6-7 weeks have been really, really bad for me. And I have not been able to do YouTube and my homework the way I like to. And I don't know that many of the prospects. I don't. And when it comes to Tyler Booker, I didn't know much about him. However, when we got teased so much about Matthew Golden and McMillan. You know, we're sitting here thinking weapon. And I'll say that this was a great deflection from the Cowboys. You had Jerry Jones talking about we got 2 big trades that are in the works, and they were working on one of trading back because they did want McMillan, but didn't get as much as they wanted. Okay, for the most part, when the Cowboys have drafted offensive linemen in the first round in the last 15 years. They've drafted 5 now. We don't know about Booker yet because it's too soon. Tyler Guyton, it's only been 1 year. But even if Tyler Guyton isn't, they've been hitting 75% of the time. 75% of the time. And when you think that 40% of first-round players end up being bust, the Cowboys' odds at first-round talent, if we say Tyler Guyton is a bust, then that's 75% all-pro range. That's really good. And we got time with Tyler Guyton, although right now I'm going to say Tyler Guyton is still the weakest link on the offensive line. So when I saw guard last night, I was like, we did a guard? Which is because we're sitting here thinking we need the weapons for Dak. But we also need to protect Dak. We need to keep Dak from having to run and getting injured because he's at that point in his age. You have to change and evolve the things that you're doing. And that's where getting a road grader, a big nasty, definitely changes perspectives. And shout out to Philip Ebarb, Dak Prescott's uncle, helped raise Dak Prescott, one of great supporters of the channel and a good friend of mine as well. He called me right after the pick. I was honored because I was one of the first people he called after that pick and sold me on Tyler Booker. Now, it looks like we're going to have Tyler, BB, and Tyler in the middle. We're going to have one hell of a front right there. And if the Cowboys are doing what they say they're going to do is they want to be more balanced and run the football, you've got guys that can run the football. Terrence Steele is actually, I believe Pro Football Focus had him at 15th at run blocking. It's like 75 at pass blocking. Not one of the best pass blockers, but he can run. And Tyler Booker, that's a guy who literally loves to destroy people. And I tell you what made me feel great about this morning. When I sat down here and started getting my stuff together, it was late when I went to bed last night. It was almost 3 o'clock. So I've got extra coffee this morning and got a lot of stuff to do. My wife's got her walk-in group that's coming over, so I got to cook some food for them and things. And, of course, we've got to fix the house up because people are coming. So I got to get this done and get to work. So there's no rest for the weary. Okay. What made me feel great after talking to Phillip, and he's going on about this guy and everything else, and you think that he's an Alabama guy, he's gone against the best of the best. This isn't like North Dakota State that's playing, against Division I AA guys and stuff, where teams that they got 3 or 4 people that are going into the NFL. This is where you got a conference that's putting 50-plus guys in the NFL. So he's gone against elite people. But be that as it may, people are going to trash the pick and all. I had Eagle fans, sending memes, Booker, the Cowboys draft. But understand, the Eagles rode that offense and defensive line right to the Super Bowl win with a great running game. They didn't put it all on their quarterback to have to win it. He only had to throw the ball 21 times. And as great as Saquon was, Saquon couldn't do it by himself with the Giants. This is the whole cause and effect. You can look at the numbers of Saquon in New York behind a shitty line versus Saquon in the Eagles with a great offensive line. You get 1.5 yards more per carry. It's not because you got better. It's because you went to a better situation. And that's where we are here. Losing Zach Martin is huge, but we really didn't have a real Zach Martin most of the season. We'll have to get Tyler Guyton underneath, but Tyler Guyton, we don't have any other options. But be that as it may, what made me feel really good this morning was Mel Kiper Jr. Mel Kiper Jr. is impressed by the Jacksonville Jaguars' decision to trade up for the number 2 pick and grab the right two-way star, Travis Hunter. Okay. He's less thrilled by the Cowboys and the Giants' decisions on day one on the draft show. Kiper called the Cowboys' selection of Alabama guard Tyler Booker at 12 a reach for a need after retirement of longtime great Zach Martin. The fact that he hates it means I love it. And here's what I'm going to say to you guys. I remember being at my very first draft at Radio City Music Hall before there was a draft village and where you had all the fans and stuff there. It was just the draft went on. It's here in Radio City Music Hall. It's televised, and they got 500 tickets for fans. But I remember being there when the Cowboys drafted Travis Frederick, and nobody was happy about that. The Cowboys traded back, and they're like, you drafted what a reach. You drafted a center in the first round. What a reach. The Cowboys, they suck. Travis Frederick was great. And it took a long time, and hopefully Cooper Beebe is the replacement for Travis Frederick. He would have been a Hall of Famer had his career not been shortchanged. When we drafted Zach Martin, nobody was happy about us drafting Zach Martin. Zach Martin and Tyron Smith are definitely going to be going in the Hall of Fame together. First ballot Hall of Famers in 5 years. I'll be there. Nobody was happy about it. Nobody was happy about Tyler Smith being drafted. I remember Skip, and Shannon, get some of this chocolate thunder here. Yeah, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp were literally joking and saying, this guy is a penalty magnet. That this guy, man, you could have got his guy in the second round. Skip. Nobody was happy about any of those. But you got to have the offensive line. You do. So let's, of course, that it's not a draft without the secret camera. There ain't no secret camera here. It's the Dallas Cowboys. There ain't no secret camera. We all know the camera's there. Shit is staged.
Mr. Booker?
Yes, sir.
Got somebody who wants to talk to you. Hold on.
Who is it?
It's Jerry Jones with the Cowboys returning you.
Secret audio.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, boy. We're glad to have you as a Cowboy.
I'm glad to be a Cowboy. I'm glad to keep this O-line tradition. Thank you.
Okay, well, man, but here's your coach.
Will do.
Here's your head coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tyler, Coach Shotty, man.
What's going on,
Hey,
Coach?
man. Hey, listen, you blew us away in the process, brother. Just here's what we need. You just come here, be you. You kick ass. Welcome to the family. We are so excited. We just want that same dude every day.
Yes, sir. You're going to get as long as we can listen to that Whitney Houston you was listening to that day.
Yeah, hey, ain't no doubt about that, man. Hey, I want you to talk to our offensive coordinator.
Yes, sir.
So fired up. You're a Cowboy, baby.
Yes, sir.
Look, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
I am so freaking fired up that you're coming, man. How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Let's go. Let's move the freaking line of scrimmage now, huh?
Let's do it.
I'm an old offensive lineman, believe it or not.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
They always are the best looking. They're the smartest, and they own the damn team. So that's an offensive
Oh, definitely.
lineman.
Thank you so much. I
Okay.
can't wait to get there and get to work.
All right, sir.
Boy, how did they get that? How did they get that secret through there? I don't understand. I don't understand. How, man, they're so sneaky. They got the secret audio. But let's listen to the player himself.
Tyler, welcome to Dallas. So the Dallas Cowboys just retired Tyron Smith, Hall of Famer, Zach Martin, Hall of Famer. What are you going to bring to the next era of Dallas Cowboys football now?
I'm going to bring Tyler Booker. That's what I'm going to bring. Me being me has gotten me to where I've been this far, and I would be doing me and the Cowboys a disservice if I come in and try to be those guys. Now, with me being Tyler Booker, I'm going to learn from Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, and the rest of the vets in that room. But first and foremost, I have to go in there and be me and understand that there's a lot that I have to do better. There we go, New Haven in the house. What's up, baby? I visited with Dallas. I walked in. Coach Shoddy, he was listening to I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. And I was like, you know what, I like this guy. And luckily it was in God's plans that for me to end up playing for him. So I'm super excited to get in that locker room and just be me and grow and learn and most importantly, be a Cowboy.
What did you tell me about being part of the Cowboys? You know, played guard in college, I know some tackle as well. Did you mention any other positions?
No, I just mentioned guard. They mentioned that Zach Martin just retired, and that's one of the greatest of all time at that position, at that guard position. So to be able to come in and pick up where he left off, it's a huge honor for them to see me as somebody who can do that. Is a true honor too. So my job when I get there is just to get to work, put my head down, get to work, and really just be me because I know I have big shoes to fill.
Hey, Book, as you know, last year.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool, being able to have some games a lot closer to home, and that's something I didn't have at B.A.M. Like the closest game I had when I was in B.A.M. was Kentucky, so being able to get closer to home for some away games, that's going to be pretty cool.
Book, as you know, you got a guy that got drafted in the first round last year, Jason Latham. Also iced out, also dripped out. You got the chocolate suit.
All right, so there's a little taste of our new guard. Let's, of course, check out Micah Parsons and his reaction.
Dallas Cowboys are selecting Tyler Booker, offensive lineman from Alabama, is the official pick out of the Crimson Tide.
Hold on. I am excited about the pick.
Hey, it might be a great player, but we just laughing at him.
Hold on. I am excited about the pick. This guy is a beast. He is a beast. And I look at him and Tyler Smith, guard on guard with Zach Martin leaving. This is one of them picks. Wow. He is a beast. He is a beast. I just wanted to see that on my side of the ball. That's it. But this guy's a beast. I'm not mad at the pick. I get it. Look, that's the type of excitement I had when I was a Cowboy. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, oh God. This is the type of excitement I had. Like, anybody who excited like this, boy. All
right, let me try and get Micah Parsons even more excited because this is a first-team All-American, first-team All-SEC, the captain of Alabama. He describes his play style as legal assault. Quote, I make guys not love football anymore, is what he said. And an NFL scout said he keeps everyone accountable in the locker room. He is a natural-born leader. So with the 12th pick, Tyler Booker to the Cowboys.
I really like this pick, actually, because, one, I think he's the most NFL ready. I think he's the best guard in this draft class, like bar none. pass protecting, he might be, if I had to put money on who's going to be the best offensive lineman year one in the NFL rookie year, it'd be Tyler Booker. He looks like a vet in his ability to handle power as a pass protector, use his hands so well, so quick to replace. And look at the tools, man, the traits, the arm length, 34.5 inches for an offensive guard. It wouldn't surprise me if the Dallas Cowboys within the next 3 to 4 years have the best guard duo in the NFL. And you look at the contracts guards are getting now, it's comparable to offensive tackles. People want those clean dishes, the clean pockets for quarterbacks to step up into, and they are going to have that in Dallas. And you just think about their division. We talked about it. The Giants now, one of the best defensive lines in the NFL. The Eagles always going to have one of the best defensive lines in the NFL. You better have a front five that
You're right about that.
Player, stud across the board. The Cowboys have a very good chance of doing this. Obviously, other guys higher on my board right here, but I'm still going to give it an A-. I still think this is a chalk up, a hit pick. Even if you could have swung for the fences, you're hitting a double here.
Now that you've heard Renner talk, what do you think?
Yeah, I told you, I'm not mad at the pick, understanding where Zach Martin departure.
He was a figurehead.
Yeah. And I mean, you take this guy, you say, this is where we're going to need the most help. You still have Cooper Beebe, who had a great year, but he's coming back for a second year experience. But now we're young again. You know, Terrence Steele is a young old tackle that's played better and tremendously better towards the end of the season.
And better running.
Now you have a consistent young O-line. You got to think, we're the Dallas Cowboys. What's our bread and butter?
Yes,
it's always been running the football, dominating up front. And this guy helps us do that. So I'm not mad at the pick. Yes, I wanted somebody next to me, but I can get that in day 2.
That is the story of being a fan of the NFL draft. When your team takes an offensive lineman, you go, nah, it's probably what we needed to do. But you wanted other stuff, but you're like, nah, but that's what they probably should have.
Yes.
But Slay laughed, and that laugh was so hearty. It felt so good.
I'm feeling good about it because now we got 2 tanks. Jalen Carter, he can't just keep guarding the other side of Tyler Smith.
That's true.
If you watch Jalen Carter versus Tyler Smith, it is like Clash of the Titans. Like, I was watching it, like, breaking down the film. I'm like, holy. Like, and Tyler Smith's coming like, yeah, he's one of those ones too, but I don't think he was ready for my strength. And I'm like, no one's ready for your trips, Tyler.
Wow.
So now we have another it was a TS duo. The Tyler Smith, Tyron Smith. Now we got both Tylers at guard.
Tyler Booker.
And now
now the Cowboys have drafted offensive linemen 3 of the last 4 years in the first round. Tyler Smith, Tyler Guyton, and now Tyler.
With
you got
Thrivent,
3 Tylers.
your
Just say Tyler in the meeting room, and you're going to get one of them.
I'm literally might have to do 100 push-ups after this because I got to get ready for practices, anchoring and pass rushing against 2 beasts.
Yeah.
So you're showing up to practice?
It's going to be a wild camp.
You're showing up to camp?
Yeah, I'll be on camp.
Okay, good.
Okay. It'll be a camp.
I know we have a special guest joining us shortly, but we're going to have to wait on him. You feel good, though, about the Cowboys pick?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. If we were going to take – I'm just glad we didn't go for an offensive tackle. I'm just happy we took the best guard. I think this guy, like I said, he's a beast.
To that point, in a draft where a lot of the tackles are say, oh, he's more of a guard, and yet this guy is the best guard, I do find that interesting.
I think the top 3 guys will play tackle, though, or at least going to get a shot to play tackle. Maybe they have to move inside. And then the one thing to note about Booker, for a lot of outside zone heavy teams, he was not a great testing athlete. He is a phone booth sort of guard. Not going to be an issue.
And you got to understand, if Will McClay told Jerry Jones
damn right
to take this dude at 12,
damn right,
you know for sure he is the one.
I'll tell you what, I hear so many people on TV talking about Jerry Jones. Dude, Will Clay's been running this draft for 12 years. He is the guy in Dallas.
Very
he
much.
is the nerd in a closet that they feed snacks to.
All right, so you got that. And let's add one more to the mix here. We're having this is Love Fest Day, okay? This is get to know Tyler Booker, okay? And Tyler Booker, Micah Parsons, of course, the new de facto team leader. We did show this last night, but I do want to show this again because this is good. This is what you want to hear out here, is a guy who literally likes to demoralize people and make them scream. And I'll come back to my story on it.
new offensive lineman for the Dallas Cowboys, the rookie who had so much energy out there, Tyler Booker from Alabama.
Tyler
Congratulations, Micah. Talk to your rookie.
Hey, Book, first of all, the one thing I said off rip, I said the energy you running up the job, I said that's the type of rip we needed. That's the energy I need you to bring to the locker room. I ain't seen somebody that excited since me. I jumped in the commissioner's arms, dog. That's what's up, man. Welcome to America's team.
Yes,
I can't wait to see you and our other Tyler be as dominant as can be. Free range. But, hey, man, your boy don't – hey,
we got 2 other Tylers.
Practice, man. You just need to be out there for Sundays. That's all I ask.
Don't beat me up in practice.
I mean, we got to get better at some point, so we'll figure it out.
Kent, I'm going to push you to the limits. Don't even worry about it. I'll get you right at Kent. Don't worry about it.
Let's do it.
All them veins come out there. They too excited, ain't it?
Hey, I need somebody for Jalen Carter. Hey, you gonna humble Jalen Carter?
Yeah. I'm just excited to get to work.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Let's be a Cowboy.
Hey, we can't wait to see the locker room, dog. Hey, just come ready to work. Shotty, he putting together a great team. Just about competing, just being dogs. We're gonna welcome you with open arms because it started up front. We're gonna make each other better every week, every day. So let's get it.
For sure, man. Excited to get to work, man. Appreciate you.
Tyler, I got a question for you. You had one of my favorite quotes of the entire draft process. You said, quote, "I make guys not love football anymore." What does it feel like to see the love of football leave someone's eyes?
Damn.
It feels great, you know. Like football is a child's game. So like people wake up, be like, man, I can't wait to play this football game today. They listen to their hype music, they take all the pre-workout, they get so excited to play football until they come across Tyler Booker. And then when I'm going after you, quarter after quarter, play after play, series after series, and I start to see that love leave their eyes, like that's what makes me love the game. Like I just really love.
Like yeah, my Negro.
Yeah, you just got me right. He ready to go. He got me ready to go.
Bro, I'm going to play right now.
Yeah, he got me hype. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
Play after play, quarter after quarter.
Woo!
Welcome to the team.
Yeah, he had me ready to go there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shit. Renner, you got something for him? That might be a
So
walk-up.
you played mainly on the left side. You played a little bit of right guard freshman year. How comfortable do you feel on the right guard? Because I think they're pretty set on the left side there with Tyler Smith.
As Coach Wolf would say, it's sleepy. Like it's something you can do in your sleep, man. Like during my freshman year, I would do 2 drives at left guard and 2 drives at right guard. So shout out to Coach Saban and Coach Wolf for getting me ready for this moment to be able to play anywhere. And they always taught me the best ability is availability. So whether it's at left tackle, left guard, center, like I'm going to be willing and able to do that.
Man. Tyler Booker, you got
Swiss
us,
Army knife.
Pumped up, man. From Alabama to the Dallas Cowboys. Heck of a ride, man.
Roll Tide.
That, you know what? You heard everything that you want to hear. The excitement of everybody, the coach, the offensive line coach is like, yeah, I got me another beast. The great thing at least is, or at least the hope is, Tyler Guyton is now the one who you look at and say, that's the weakest link. But you now have a group of young guys. You have literally rebuilt the offensive line. We'll see how Terrence Steele does. I think he's going to be better if we're a more balanced team. We'll see what Tyler Guyton is. But this is good. This is good. You are going to be strong up the middle. We got to get that left tackle spot taken care of, but you're going to be able to run the football, and that is Dallas Cowboy football. The Cowboys did what they like to do, which is get the number one prospect at a position. And when the offensive tackles were flying off, where the wide receivers that they wanted were gone, well, not both of them. One of them basically was a distraction. Matthew Golden, they liked him, but not at 12. The running back, you know, we can get the running back today. We've got to get our weapons today. And we may still need to go out and make some other trades for players. And there are some players out there that they might be able to trade for with some of these late picks as the draft goes on. And it's going to be busy. It is going to be busy. All right, good people. We'll be back. We'll be working on this stuff all day. I've got to take care of Mama, so that way we got everything cool for the draft tonight. But as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And thank you all for being here and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report, and we will see you soon.